Buffalo Bills are leading the Philadelphia Eagles and the Super Bowl champion, or Super Bowl runner-ups, I'm sorry, the Super Bowl runner-up Philadelphia Eagles at halftime by 10 points. We're going to get to that and all the stats from the game when we get back after our intro. A terrific first half it was from the Buffalo Bills in every aspect. The offense looked spectacular out there on the field. They did leave a couple of points on the board, but overall, a much better first half from a team that has not been starting very fast as of late. Hello, everyone. I'm Brett McDurphy from the Go Bills podcast. Glad to be back with you for another week of Bills football. At the halftime report, the Buffalo Bills are leading 17-7 on the Super Bowl runner-ups last year in the Philadelphia Eagles. The 9-1 Philadelphia Eagles are trailing at the half, 17-7 for the second consecutive week. Now, that's a big news for the Buffalo Bills. Last week, the Philadelphia Eagles were able to shut out their opponent in the Kansas City Chiefs to win the game 21-17. But this week is going to be different because the Buffalo Bills are here and they are back. They are looking fantastic out there on the field. Let's go over the team stats overall from both teams. And the Bills are blowing away the Philadelphia Eagles in a ton of the categories. The team has already gained 276 total yards in the game to the 99 from the Philadelphia Eagles. 210 passing yards already to 30. 66 rushing yards to 69, which is one category I think the Bills are going to start utilizing a little bit more. The biggest category, 5.8 yards per carry. That is huge from the Buffalo Bills. 3.8 from the Philadelphia Eagles. You saw on that first drive for the Eagles, they had a 3-and-out where 3 straight plays. Jalen Hurts was the one that got the ball out of his hands and threw it away 3 straight times. 13 first downs from the Buffalo Bills, 9 for the Eagles, 6 of 12 on third down, 0 of 4 for the second straight week, 0 third down conversions for the opposing team from the Buffalo Bills. 1 of 1 on fourth down from the Buffalo Bills, 0 of 0 for the Philadelphia Eagles. 48 total plays for the Bills to 26 for the Eagles. 0 sacks allowed for the Bills, 1 sack allowed for the Eagles. That was Linval Joseph that got that sack. 3 punts from both teams. Now, this is the category that the Bills are leading in, but I'm okay with this to a degree because I love the aggressiveness that the Bills have brought out there on the field. 10 penalties for 75 yards, 1 for the Eagles for 5 yards. Now, the Bills have had some plays where they should have had penalties called. There's 3 plays in a row that the Bills should have had penalties, including the horse collar tackle, as well as a pass interference call that should have been called on that play. And then there was another play that should have been another pass interference that would have set the Bills up with a 1st and goal at the 1-yard line where Trent Sherfield was trying to go into the end zone to catch the pass. And you saw the defender get on him. And that was another play that the Bills should have had a 1st and 10 on the previous drive. Unfortunately, Tyler Bass had a field goal attempt that was blocked by Jalen Carter that didn't happen. Time of possession battle, 19 minutes and 10 seconds for the Bills, 10 minutes and 50 seconds for the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's get into the player stats from the game, and we'll start with the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen, 19 of 32 for 211 yards, 1 touchdown, to go along with 4 carries for 40 yards in the game and a touchdown. The leading receiver in the game, Stephon Diggs, 5 catches for 60 yards and a touchdown. Gabe Davis, 2 catches for 44 yards in the game, followed by Dalton Kincaid with 5 catches for 40 yards. Leading the way in tackles today is Jordan Poyer, 3 tackles already on the game. And then Tyler Bass is 1 of 2 in the game from field goals, missing that one where it was blocked by Jalen Carter. Let's go over to the Philadelphia Eagles side of the ball, and Jalen Hurts is 4 of 11, 33 yards, 1 interception. That interception was caught by our guy who has had a few interceptions this year in Terrell Bernard. The Bills are doing a great job in the running game and stopping the running game of the Philadelphia Eagles, which is one of the strengths of the team. Kenneth Gainwell, 2 carries for 26 yards in the game. Jalen Hurts, 7 carries for 22 yards. The leading receiver in the game, Devontae Smith, 19 yards in the game on 2 catches. And A.J. Brown, 2 catches for 14 yards in the game. The leading tackler in the game for the Eagles is Zach Cunningham, 9 tackles already in the game, but no sacks for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's the big news. Let's get to the comments real quick on YouTube as well as on Facebook. And we appreciate Mad Chatter for coming into the channel. He's saying catch the ball a bunch of times to go along with a horse collar tackle that should have been called. John Robert coming in on Facebook saying surprise Cook missed that catch. I completely agree. Cook had a touchdown, which would have put us up 21-7 at halftime. John Robert also saying the Bills need to play a clean second half, and I completely agree with that. The Bills are playing phenomenal ball on defense. I absolutely love what they've done, and Linval Joseph has been the difference maker in the middle of the field to go along with Ed Oliver plugging up the middle so that the Eagles are not able to get the run game going. And that's creating 3rd and longs where we haven't seen the brotherly shove play yet. And I'm so glad about that. Now, we did see it once, but we haven't seen it as much as normal for the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's go over an overview from the game, and we'll start with the scoring plays on the day. The Philadelphia Eagles scored a 1-yard touchdown run from Jalen Hurts with 1 minute and 6 seconds left in the first quarter. Jake Elliott kicked the extra point, which was good. The Bills came down the field and kicked a Tyler Bass 48-yard field goal with 11 minutes, 23 seconds left in the second quarter to make it 7-3. Then the Bills had an interception that they got, and they capitalized on that drive where Josh Allen scored a 9-yard touchdown run. Tyler Bass extra point is good to make it 10-7. Then we had a little bit of a delay where we should have had some points come on the board, but Tyler Bass had a field goal blocked from Jalen Carter. And then the Bills got the ball back after a fumble from DeAndre Swift, and Jalen Hurts got the ball back. Stephon Diggs scores a 13-yard touchdown pass, which was a rifle from Josh Allen. Absolutely loved getting him the ball in that space to make it 17-7 at halftime. Now, you got to remember, though, that the Bills are going to be on defense to start the second half, which is going to be an area where I want to see the Bills really strive for making sure that you are playing a clean second half, making sure that we are also creating 3 and outs to keep our offense on the field. We talked about it in the pregame show about having the offense on the field a lot, and winning the time of possession battle is going to be very important for the team. Let's go over some scores from around the league real quick, and we will go over the scores from the AFC East, which are the most important games. We saw the Saturday night game earlier this week where the Dolphins beat the Jets 34-13, and then the Patriots lost to the Giants 10-7 earlier today. We are back with more Bills football to start the second half. We are going to conclude our halftime report We will see you after the game for our post-game show, which will be our overtime play of the day. And we will have some overtime for the Buffalo Bills. But we will see you after the game for another edition of the Go Bills podcast. Until then, go Bills.